Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another episode of Fix My Truck. For those who don't know, this is part of the free sessions that I gave away for Christmas. And today we have Alec from Guadalajara, Mexico. He came with a truck that was just an 8 bars loop. So we developed a little bit the arrangement. We also complete the drums. We fixed the bass line, pitch. And so yeah, I thought it was interesting also for other people, so I thought it was good to share it. Now I also have other episodes, but those will be available on my Patreon. I officially will launch a Patreon on the 1st of February, so I think I can't put the link because the Patreon is not launched yet, but stay tuned. I will release a launch video on the 1st of February, so that's the big news. So without further ado, let's get it started.
So that's just the loop. I'm stuck in the arrangement in this particular song.
So nice. I drag the loop for like 7 minutes. Is this part the same? Can I overlap?
Yeah, overlap it. It's okay.
I would say at least 6 minutes and 30. And then I start working on subtractive kind of arrangement. So I start cutting away all the parts that I don't care, that I don't want at the beginning, and see if I have enough elements to keep the arrangement interesting. Because more or less every 8 to 16 bars you want to add new elements,
like a change, new elements.
Exactly. And so if I can't do that, it means that maybe I want to add something more. The other thing to consider is that the first minute is the introduction, and so it's not the most important part of the track because it's the part that you use to blend it with the previous tracks if you're mixing.
Sure.
So we don't have to waste all our good elements in the first 2 minutes. We want for sure to keep it still a little bit interesting, so not having 2 minutes of the same thing.
Yeah.
But at least I want to maybe introduce the pads or those elements that are thought for the main part of the track. Okay, we could try to take away the main hat.
Okay.
The open hat at the beginning. Probably we'll need other elements to complete the drums. This is not enough. We take away the bass line, so we start just with the drums, and maybe we introduce them a little bit later, maybe not all together.
Okay.
Now I want to check what we have without the bass line. Nice.
Okay.
Yes, this we wait for it. So let's see. Okay, this is something that could be a good start. Let's wait also for snares and claps and see if we can put them in later. Okay, that's not enough. Maybe. Okay, so now something else comes in. So as a start, I think it's pretty good. Maybe what we can do is blend this in with a filter. So instead of having it already full open, we just start like this. And then slowly we rise it up. So there's something already changing here, so we don't need to add more to make it more interesting. Now that we have this percussion starting, so we can add from now this. We'll wait for this. I would wait for the Okay, the snare in is good because it starts giving some speed to the truck.
Okay, more energy. Nice.
And maybe we can use this sound here just once in a while. Okay.
Okay.
For now. No, I just want to make sure that everything's in the right scale. Okay, this sound here is playing quite a low octave.
Okay.
And I don't also think it's correct because you see, it plays an F sharp. It plays also C sharp, so it can't be in the scale because C sharp is not part of a C minor. If take it up, B, and now C. So 2 semitones up. Okay, now it's correct.
Oh, okay. Sounds better.
I want to try to fix this. Oh, it's a chord, so it makes everything more difficult. Okay, so I think 2 semitones down would be a little bit better. Blends better with the bass line. So now we want to introduce at least one of the bass line from 1 minute and a half. Then we'll introduce all the others maybe from the break or on the drop, which I will make it happen like at 2 minutes. Here, we do something like this. We introduce the first bass line just by cutting a piece of the kick.
Like, what other percussions would you recommend to put in? That's a problem I sometimes get into. Like, I believe that I have enough percussions, but I'm still missing.
Yeah, that's interesting. So first of all, you can introduce more hi-hats. You have a whole spectrum of other percussions that you could choose from toms to boots or cowbells, congas, perks. Okay, from here, let's suppose we want to have the break. So we're already prepared for it. Okay, let's give now a check to the drums and see what we can do. The only thing that I might want to add are some more hats here and there. So here starts the new hi-hat.
Nice.
Maybe that's too loud. And that's one, but we can add more. Instead of putting more hats here of the same one, we just take another one. And that's how we create the groove, using different type of sounds. And also maybe trying to cover different frequency ranges, okay? So instead of using 2 similar ones, we use 2 very different ones, I'd say. Maybe this.
They play with each other.
Exactly. So I put the same, but then I move them. Let's see with the rest. Okay. It makes a difference. It's very subtle, but it does.
It does. It gives a little bit more groove. You can feel it.
And that's how I do it. That's my process. I don't overthink on where I have to place them. I just want to listen to it and hear that it's very natural. So if it doesn't feel natural, smooth, I just move it a little bit further or a little bit backward until it rolls like I want. Now, the less frequent hats for me could be longer hats, a longer 808 or 909, open 909.
So now, for example, there it didn't sound very nice to me, so I put it on. You can also put it on the main hat position. Sometimes it's cool. Okay. So it goes on top of the main one. And last one, I want one a little bit longer. So I will go for open 808. And here I want to show you also one other consideration that I do when I place hats. If you have the general, let's say, timbre or frequency spectrum of your hats, which is not super bright, if you add one that it's super bright, it will be like out of the place, okay? We'll add.
Okay.
In this case, I don't feel it's super bright, but anyway, if you just want to reduce its brightness a little bit, you close a little bit this filter. So you take it like at 18. Let's make it a little bit shorter. And the fact that we're using the simpler in classic mode, it means that if we put a longer note here, it will be longer. Nice. And this one I want to hear at the end of this one, but maybe a little bit shorter. Okay, that's fine. Now we just use the hats, but the same thing applies to percussions. So here we could do something like this. We have the break. Now we close this texture. And we see what happens if we take it away on the break. Okay, so you see, let me redo it. I just want to take away this open hat for now. So, okay. You see how nice it comes out when you take out that texture that is always the same for the whole track. You take it away, you leave just your drums, you leave just your bass line, and you have a whole new level of energy. It's not more energy, it's not less energy, it's just different. And so that's how you make it interesting. Now, what I like also to take away when the drop start is this bass line here. I want to see how it goes without this, so I try to keep it just in the break, and then maybe we can add it back later. Okay, so we create another option for our bass line. I think this is needed because if we take this away, it kind of loses some of the energy. But maybe we can try to filter it down. Oh, I was forgetting one more thing on the break. When you do breaks before starting, you just want to take away some of the energy. So we can take away the clap.
Okay.
Sounds
that bass with the filter that you put sounds like better. It gives another perspective. But
we didn't put any crash, but I usually put a crash on the break. I would put one here. So I think it's already a new level. Here you can do however you prefer. You could try to create a shorter kind of break, maybe something like this. So you start taking away things, and then you start again. Maybe you can do this. So you have quite a few elements that you can take it away, put it in, take it away. So you have
play with them.
Play with them. I think this can turn out very nice because there is a lot to play with. For sure, we did a lot of progress on the track. So we started from a 8 bars loop and we come to like 4 minutes almost track. So that's a big improvement. Okay, Alex, so I will send you the project back. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure too meeting you outside of your videos.
Okay, man, take care. Have a nice one.
Take care, you
Cheers.
too.
Bye bye. Bye bye.